Hey, it's us once again. I'm JT. I got my homeboy with me. Say something might be,
What it do?
and that's what he says. Welcome to another quickie episode. What is happening, brother? What is going on with you in these parts?
Nothing much.
It's raining outside.
Yeah.
And nothing much.
And nothing much. Again. I did go to the dentist today.
Oh, okay.
It was something I was going to tell you, though, about the dentist. I went in there to get a quick feel.
Okay.
And then when they were setting everything up,
A feeling.
feeling.
Oh, he said like you went to the gas station or something. A quick feel. I'm like,
a feeling.
Okay. Yeah.
And then that's what I thought I was getting. But then when the lady started pulling out all these tools for the dentist, and for some reason they laid them like they had this little cloth on my chest and they had me lean back and they were laying
it on your chest.
I'm like,
it's almost torture.
What am I here for again? Like, clearly.
I remember all these tools last time. No, I gotta feel it.
At one point, both of their hands were in my mouth, and he's pressing down on. I mean, I was numb as hell.
Oh,
but he's pressing down. I was so numb.
You felt the pressure.
I thought I was going. I said I'm probably gonna die.
No,
because I'm like, I feel that the numbing agent. I said it's gonna reach my throat, and I could barely swallow. But I could barely swallow because I was like upside down. I thought I was gonna die, bro.
Okay,
but anyway. Both of their hands is in my mouth and they're pushing down on something, and I'm like, "What am I here for?" Like maybe I misunderstood when they made the appointment.
Do you know what I'm getting again?
And then they had the nerve to ask, "Hey, you want to pay? Ahead of time?" And I'm like, "No. Like, why would I do that? Just in case something happens and you can't do what you said you're gonna do." I'm glad I did because I felt like they did some extra. But we all good now.
Okay, so. So you ain't numb no more?
Oh no, it wore off like maybe 2 hours. I was at work. That's when people would love to talk to you when you can't talk and everybody got questions. I just had to walk away.
Okay, were you slobbering and all that shit everywhere?
I felt like I was, and I was scared to eat because I thought I was gonna chew my tongue, and I wouldn't have known. And I'm like, I can't make my videos. I was all over the place today. Anyway.
Oh well, no, I didn't go to the dentist today. I didn't have that much fun. I went to work, ate my bologna sandwich, and went home.
They let you eat bologna at work?
Nah, I was just
okay.
Playing. I ain't eat no bologna. I haven't had bologna in a minute. I haven't had a sandwich what am I doing with my life?
You're a grown up. You can do it.
I guess, but usually, a sandwich is like a lunch type meal.
Yeah, and you usually eat lunch at work.
I don't even know how I got on.
You said the bologna. That's what was there.
But that ain't where I wanted to go. They ain't where I want to go at all. Tommy Lauren. She been in the news. She got apparently she got fired from. I think she was on the Blaze. What's his name that owned it?
Glenn Beck.
I didn't know he had a. Is that a just for vlogs? And
I think so. I think it's like a website. It's an online thing.
Okay, I don't think it's on like on TV or nothing like that. It's just on internet.
Hey, you can tell we don't watch that shit. I don't know.
Well, only time. Well, I ain't gonna say only time. I just see clips of her.
Usually
I didn't
she's
know
ranting about some black shit,
like YouTube page or something. I didn't know that was extra. But anyway, I guess she was on The View, and I guess she felt too good about what she was talking about, and she was like basically saying, conservatives are hypocrites, saying you want less government, but you want to,
tell a woman what to do with her body.
Yeah,
and then talking about she's pro-choice.
And she
was
waving all kind of flags.
What's weird is that they were showing several, not on The View, but past, I guess, videos that she's done where she's spoken out against women, wanting the right to choose what to do with their body. Yeah. So it seemed to come out of left field. Maybe she felt comfortable because she was on The View and she was trying to pacify them and didn't want to get attacked.
Like she was pandering.
I wonder, was Whoopi there? Because I know
she's
Whoopi
always there. I don't know. Whoopi, she's there.
Well, she wasn't there when Omarosa's ass was there. Because I wanted to see Whoopi take down Omarosa. And Omarosa, she showed her ass with a little stinking. You know what? It don't even matter. But
like you had some type of way.
Say, Tommy.
Yeah.
You said Someone was saying her contract was already going to be up in like September or in a couple months, but her boss didn't like what she was saying on The View.
I heard they were going back. Yeah, they were going back and forth. I'm like, are you kidding me?
This is what
I'm like. You
Twitter
is
at work,
man. Just talk to her in office.
Twitter is where everything happens. I feel like you need to get on Twitter, man.
But I don't need. Actually, I don't need that extra in my life.
I'm already too tired with the social media.
I try to, distance myself as much as possible. Just extra. I don't need that. But I couldn't believe it. I'm like,
they said she got suspended for a week or something.
Yeah, she was on suspension for a hot second. Then after that, they're like, well, nah, they came out with some news. Everybody came out like she fired.
Yeah, banned permanently or something like that.
And she tweeted out basically it seemed like she's conceding to that firing. Basically it seemed like she was trying to pump herself up. She probably crying while she was texting. But like hashtag go get her and
but it's weird
and all of that.
To me that's what did it. I mean, she says some of the most controversial fake bullshit just to get views and clicks, and it works. Mm-hmm. I mean, she was on the fucking View, and she's nobody to me, Mm-hmm. But she was on the View. She's been, Charlamagne interviewed her.
That's when I really learned about her. When she interviewed him, I think, because it was because she was talking about the Panthers weren't like she fashioned them to the Ku Klux Klan. And she had him.
Was that Trevor Noah or Charlamagne?
No, it was her and him. And then he talked about her on his show, the Donkey of the Day type shit. But he went on her shit.
Okay.
She and I guess he was some type of reference. And I don't know why she got him, but he know a little something, and so he wasn't steering her wrong, but her and her ignorance, thinking the Black Panthers are like the Ku Klux Klan. That's what she,
But I feel like she didn't care. I feel like a lot of
she didn't do her research at all. I don't know.
She don't have nobody required, just like the president. Nobody requires them to know anything.
I don't know. So she just went willy nilly and said that
it worked. She blew up. The whole Beyonce attack, the whole Colin Kaepernick attack, everything.
Yeah,
it's usually about us.
And then said something about the people that you thought she was for, the conservatives.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It seemed to come out of left field. That's why I'm thinking she was trying to pacify those ladies on the View.
She got her boss was a conservative.
You're still representing, this Blaze network.
So I don't know what she gonna do now. I don't know. Somebody gonna
pick her up. I wouldn't be surprised if I see her on Fox News, because she's the type of puppet that will say what they
said
like
about
to say.
Fox.
She must have already applied for a job and they turned her down. And so now she got something to say. I don't know. Forget her. I don't like her. I don't talk about her. It sounds like I do, though, don't it?
She in your mind, though. I tell you that, man. So I don't talk about it, but you're thinking about it. Lamar Odom. He's coming out with. I ain't gonna say
is he still in rehab? Or did he?
No, I think he was out in rehab like last year or something.
Okay.
Nobody picked him relapsed. I don't know.
You the sports guy.
Okay, ESPN wasn't there when he got out. He ain't that important.
I'm saying nobody picked him up on the team.
Oh! I thought you talking about for rehab. I'm like, I don't know. His mama. I don't know. His mama might be dead. I don't know who picked him up. A friend? I don't know.
Pookie picked him up. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying a team pick him up.
Man, no. He's been done for a minute. I think that's what made him go, down and spiral. He didn't have nothing to fall back on. And then I think his best friend died due to drug issues back in 2 years ago. And so he's back in the news. I think U.S. Weekly is U.S. Weekly reputable. I always see them at the grocery store, so I don't know if they.
You think it's like the National Enquirer?
I don't. Before I tell this, I don't know. But U.S. But
just as long as you cite who you got it from, just in case
it's from them. It ain't people. Right. It ain't nothing like that.
I feel like U.S. Weekly is reputable.
Okay,
they've been around. Well, I guess National Enquirer.
They've been around. Ask grandmothers and aunties.
My grandma. Every time I go, I have to get her an Examiner and the Enquirer. I told you, she always asks me. She'd be reading the headlines. Hillary Clinton had an alien baby. She's like, did you know about this? I'm like, it's not real. She said, well, why they write it? I said, it's just for entertainment. And she look at me like I'm the liar. Look at what you're reading. An alien baby.
You ain't the one in the know. You ever heard?
Man, it's a trip every time I see her.
But anyway, he telling his side of the night of when a couple of years ago he was found like they said a brothel in Nevada.
I think so, yeah.
And was in a coma for like 4 days, and my man had like 12 strokes and a couple of heart attacks. I'm like, how he survived? This man, he got a calling on his life. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, the story goes, he said he was bored at home. Okay. He's at home, and he said, thinking back, I probably had a drink. But as far as like being drunk and drugs, not at all. And so he said he got a drink just to get in the mood. I'm like, you're home alone, and so then he said the next thing he said, there were 2 girls in the bed. So I'm like, well,
at home,
I don't know how much bored you were. I'm like, unless he called him after he realized he was bored at home. He's at home. Okay. He said nobody was there. Chloe wasn't there.
Yeah. So he called over 2 girls.
I'm guessing he called. He said they were in the bed.
Okay. And he didn't know what to do.
I know. That's where he said. The last thing he knew, it was 2 girls in the bed. He was on the bed and he fell asleep. Or he said next thing I know it was 4 days later, and I'm trying to pull out tubes out of my mouth and stuff. I'm like, so hold on. The brothel wasn't. He didn't say nothing about the brothel. He's saying this happened in this
make
house.
It sound like a conspiracy.
This is what he's saying.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
did they tell him where he was found?
I'm pretty sure they told him, and he just don't want to admit to it. But I'm like, they found you.
Yeah.
Unless they telling us a lie.
Yeah.
That's
what conspiracy. Like the 2 girls, they drugged them. And then,
I don't. He's saying he at home.
Okay.
And then 2 girls in the bed.
Maybe he feels at home at the brothel. He's home away from home. You never know.
I doubt.
I hear some brothel they're comfortable.
I haven't heard that.
It's only news.
Yeah, this might be news. I don't know.
But that's crazy.
But I'm like, how did you get in the coma first when you said you only had a drink?
A drink, yeah.
Did they didn't take no drugs? I think they said they didn't find like anything like damaging. I'm like, brother, you had 12 strokes, 2 heart attacks.
Something ain't right.
You can't have a beer and do that.
No. I don't know. Something don't sound right about this story.
It don't, man. It don't.
This sounds like the story they told him after he got out of the coma. Just to make, kind of appease him a little bit so you won't think that he went all wilding out or something.
I don't know, brother. That's what it said. And that's what it reported.
And that almost makes me think it's a National Enquirer type story.
Yes, but
did it have quotes around what he was saying?
That's what I'm saying. This is what this is him talking.
I just find that so hard to believe.
I have no words. That's what I was saying. I was reading and I'm like, this says nothing about what
the story we heard as it was playing out
years ago. Yeah, they found you in Nevada, brother. I think your home is in California. I don't know how you just secretly transported. I don't understand that, man. I know they states close together, but not next door. You just walk out and I'm
maybe he's on the tip. Nope.
Don't even entertain that. Might be.
I'm just trying to make it make sense.
Speaking of sports, I had an extra.
About your Oakland Raiders, your favorite team?
I might slap you. I walk off this show, you say some bullshit like that. No,
that ain't what you want to say.
No, I'd be damned if I be an Oakland Raider fan. I'd be damned.
But they're not gonna be Oakland Raiders anymore.
Nah, they're going to Vegas, I believe.
It's
gonna be a few years, but I think they said like 3. The stadium won't be done, or I guess they gotta do all the the rigmarole shit, voting and all that, and getting the money.
Who has to vote?
Well, the city, I believe, has to vote on stuff, and then they got to vote on it's a lot of voting.
Okay.
And a lot of political shit as far as getting everything done and set. Because you that's $1 billion industry, NFL. So you moving one of their teams to another city. It takes a lot of signatures. And yes,
right on. I heard all the owners voted for except for one. I think they said the Dolphins didn't voted against.
He's probably just being facetious. I know it's gonna pass, but fuck it.
Just because I can't.
Yeah. Yeah, they going down there. So I might have to, since we in the same division, we play them twice every year. So
go to Vegas.
Go to Vegas for a Chiefs game. Yeah.
Right on.
That'd be nice. But speaking of football, Kaepernick. You seeing stuff on social media talking about boycotting the NFL season.
Yeah, I heard you.
Man, that'll be a hard pill to swallow. I'm like, I'm gonna have to have some stipulations. Can I just watch my Chiefs?
Yeah. And that's still what 16 games or something. I ain't gonna watch nothing else.
And I ain't gonna watch nothing else, man.
I can do it.
Well, that ain't. That's like saying, all right, boycott your goddamn gaming.
I can just leave me my pinball.
No, any type of gaming. That's what I'm saying. See, that's just saying, just leaving my Chiefs.
Just leave me my pinball.
Yeah, I can leave pinball and gaming. Shoot,
right on.
That ain't hard. But hell,
they doing the brother dirty. I mean, he stood up for us and fighting against injustice.
Yeah,
and
I ain't saying he's the best quarterback.
But you said he's better than some others.
Yeah, but he's better than a lot of these dudes out here. I say at least half of them. Mm-hmm. He got the same type of skill, or might even a little bit better. Especially how they been switched.
You think it's the team?
What?
As far as why he wasn't really outperforming like he could.
Well, he was on the bench most of the season this year, and
but when they put him in, he really wasn't doing too much.
Not really, but the 49ers really ain't.
That's what I'm saying. You think it's the team? If he had
the right coach and the right people around him, I think he could do some things. Hell, when his last coach, when he first got in the league, I can't think of the coach's name. Harbaugh was his coach, and dude, he flourished. He took over our old quarterback. I mean, no, he ain't old.
It's about Adam. Was it Adam Smith? What's his name?
Apple Smith.
Adam.
No, Adam? Is it Adam? It's something Smith. That's a damn shame. That's how much I care about him. Because I don't give a.
You over the quarterback?
Yeah, I'm so over.
Right.
Alex
Smith. I knew it was Alex something.
But he took his spot, and that's how we got him because he was on the bench. And then and Harbaugh, I think they went to the NFC Championship or they went to the Super Bowl. They went to the Super Bowl, I think, with his ass.
Okay.
And if I'm not mistaken, but anyway, yes, because he played his brother. They lost to Ray Lewis again. Ray Lewis last Super Bowl.
Oh,
and so it was 49. Yeah, and Kaepernick played. They went to the Super Bowl with his ass, and so he's not trash. He don't suck. He ain't a bum. Mm-hmm. But he's not a superstar enough to where if they can say fuck him, they can say fuck him. And that's what they're doing right now because from what we're hearing, he's not getting any leads. The only thing they talking about is his situation with protests and stuff like that. It ain't really football talk,
right?
Other than nobody picking him up. And
I feel sorry for him though.
But you take a stand that
I mean, you have to expect the backlash. Which I think I didn't expect it to be like this. But I knew it was going to be some trouble. They'll
blackball you if they want to blackball you. And so I don't think they like that.
Of course, they didn't like it. They told him they didn't like it when he was doing it, when he had a job,
And so they brought the military in it. That's all they needed. That's all the fire. I'm like, nah, he ain't really talking about that military. Bro.
Yeah, but that was their way to get more people, military families behind, talking about that old flag.
I'm like, do something else. Okay. What? But they ain't got no.
Hey,
they ain't told us yet what to do.
Protest at home in the closet, and just tell us about it. Tweet about it. But stand up for the national.
Click like. That's what they want our protest. If you like whatever you see, just click like.
But don't say shit about it.
Yeah. You had something to give to us?
Your boy Ricky Rose. You hear about him going to court? I didn't even hear about the original story. They say
tell me because I might have.
It was like it happened last year or in 2015. It was like one of his people, the groundskeepers, threw a party at one of his mansions and he didn't know about it. And he had family members staying at Rick Ross' house.
Oh, he was just doing it.
Oh, he was parlaying.
He was probably saying, "I know he ain't gonna be here this weekend."
Well, they say the mansion had like 109 rooms. I mean, I would invite some people.
Is it? I think he bought like Evander Holyfield's or not
Evander. I think it was
Mike Tyson.
It was a boxer. He bought a boxer spot. I think it was Evander Holyfield.
I think Atlanta. Yeah, because it was Atlanta. Yeah.
But anyway, once they found out about it, he rounded him and his bodyguard or whatever, rounded everybody up, and then held him hostage or something in this little another house.
What's that gonna do?
Well, holding them hostage.
Hold them. I would.
They
like, y'all can leave.
They pistol whipped him.
Your boy.
I think the groundskeeper, the one that worked for him. I think he's the one who got
that's the one. I put that there because they. Well, they probably would have got a little something because he probably ain't supposed.
But I'm thinking it had to be more than just two other people. Well, they had a gun, and I'm sure you didn't expect them to come through. Why would you try it at Rick Ross' place? I ain't gonna try it at no gangster rappers, mansion, and try to get over. Especially if I know they got guns.
Oh, Stephen Hawking.
Who is that?
The guy in the wheelchair.
Don't do that.
He ain't gonna have a gun.
Hellbound, folks. Hellbound. But anyway. The charge is.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I ain't falling for it. Court documents are saying Rick Ross beat one of the victims with a Glock. They held him hostage for several hours against their will. And so he's been charged with kidnapping, assault.
Yeah.
And
I think I heard a little bit something about
back in 2015.
About him holding people.
Did we talk about it?
I don't think we talked about it.
Well,
I think it really wasn't news. Mm-hmm. It was like something you just read off of like a hood blog or something like that, and you kept it moving.
Well, evidently,
I didn't know. We got real.
Yeah. Well,
as far as him going to court.
Well, one of the victims is saying like he chipped his tooth and some other stuff. Like he really got hurt. Oh, and so I think that's why they're taking it to court. And if you pistol whip me, I probably got something to say. Especially if I'm a grown man. If I'm a kid, I guess you ain't supposed to pistol whip kids though. So I don't know where I was going with that. But
so they had family. He had something like a cookout type family. I mean, family. If you're talking about kids,
no, I don't know the kids.
Oh, I took a detour.
I'm saying I did too.
Oh, okay.
But let's get back. Mm-hmm. He went to court Friday.
Okay.
And I think they set a tentative trial for May. So evidently there must have been sufficient reason to take it to trial, or he just being targeted or whatever.
For some reason, why would you even knowing your profile?
Yeah.
And you already
But then knowing your profile, you got a reputation. You got to uphold.
Yeah.
So you got to pistol whip
a person like shot at like a few years ago, and you going. I mean, you just.
Is he turning into Suge? Suge was in the news for some reason. I forgot that headline.
Not yet.
I heard your boy Aaron Hernandez was in the news here too. They were saying his trial is going on right now.
Oh, okay.
And somebody was saying that, or a headline, maybe this was the National Enquirer too, that he might get off because of some deleted deleted text message or something like that.
Some old loophole.
Yeah. I don't know how true that is, but
I don't think I would have heard a little bit more on that one.
Who, Aaron Hernandez?
Yeah. But
you keep your ear away from the streets.
So, but it's sports, so I keep a little bit, a little bit more on that. But I haven't heard nothing about that.
Have you heard anything about the trial?
No, that's what I'm saying. I haven't. They really haven't, from what I'm hearing.
Or not?
I do local and national, and they really haven't said anything.
Right on.
That's it. That's what you got. Well, that's it, folks. I'm out. He out. Till next time.
Peace.